Have you ever wondered why, despite all your efforts, things don't turn out the way you expected? Why, despite being there for her and giving her your attention, she distances herself? It's because most men operate under illusions. When it comes to understanding women, we think that effort equals reward. Believe me, it's not that simple. There are certain truths about women that many of us learn too late in life as warriors of life. We need to understand these dynamics early on. It's not about manipulation or playing games. It's about understanding psychological truths and living wisely as a high-value man. The Stoics taught us to accept reality, no matter how uncomfortable it is, and the same applies here. If we don't learn these facts, we end up in a state of confusion and disappointment. It's time to reveal these 6 truths, not to play games, but to gain wisdom and a deeper understanding of relationships. 1. Chasing her never works. We've been conditioned to believe that persistence in pursuing a woman will yield results. But believe me, this is far from the truth. Have you ever wondered why chasing someone often drives them further away? The answer lies in human psychology, specifically the principle of scarcity. When something is too available, it loses its perceived value. We as men are biologically programmed to desire what is elusive, what seems rare and hard to obtain. Women, whether they know it or not, operate on the same frequency. Chasing her signals desperation, and action is the enemy of attraction. It lowers your value in her eyes because it suggests that you have no other options. A high-value man never chases, he attracts. He operates from a place of abundance, understanding that he doesn't need to prove his worth by chasing someone who doesn't reciprocate his interest. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, who maintained his composure and sense of self-worth in the face of adversity. He knew that his value did not come from external validation, but from within. The same applies to relationships. Chasing not only devalues you, but also places the woman on a pedestal, creating an unhealthy dynamic. Where she has all the power, you must remember that attraction often stems from respect and admiration, not from incessant pursuit. The moment you stop chasing and start focusing on yourself, your goals, and your growth, you'll notice a change. It's a paradox, but the less you focus on gaining her approval, the more attracted she will feel towards you. This is the essence of being a high-value man. Stop chasing and start attracting by embodying confidence, self-respect, and purpose. Communicate that you are a man of value, and that is far more attractive than any chase. 2. Appearance matters more than you think. I'm not here to sugarcoat reality. The truth is that first impressions matter, and they often depend on physical appearance. It has been said that we make judgments in the first 4 seconds of meeting someone, and this is largely based on appearance. Although we want to believe that personality is everything, human biology has other plans. Women, just like men, are visually oriented creatures. The way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself, says a lot before you even open your mouth. Think about it. Our ancestors didn't have time to engage in long conversations to determine if someone was a suitable mate. They RI on quick assessments, often revolving around physical attributes that suggested health, vitality, and strength. And although we have evolved, these primal instincts remain. Don't confuse this with superficiality. It's biology. By taking care of your appearance, dressing well, and staying fit, you're not doing it just for her. You're doing it for yourself. A high-value man takes pride in his appearance because he knows it. Reef reflects his discipline, self-care, and confidence. Women are attracted to men who appear strong, capable, and presentable because it indicates that you can take care of yourself and potentially them. But let me make something clear. Appearance is just the beginning. It opens the door, but won't keep her interest if there's nothing more behind it. Once the initial attraction is there, your character, values, and intellect are what will maintain her interest. So yes, take care of your appearance, but also invest in your mind, your soul, and your purpose. That combination is unstoppable. 3. Being too nice won't win her heart. Here's a hard truth: being too nice won't get you anywhere. We've all been there, trying our best to be kind, accommodating, and understanding, thinking that this will win her heart. But instead of bringing you closer, it often pushes you further away. Why? Because being too nice often seems like a way to people please, and people-pleasing is a form of weakness. Women, like anyone else, are attracted to strength, strength of character, strength of mind, strength of will. The nice guy syndrome is a trap many of us fall into. We believe that if we are nice enough, she will see us as the perfect partner. But here's the reality: genuine kindness is different from overly accommodating behavior. A high-value man doesn't seek validation through being nice. He is kind because it aligns with his values, not because he expects something in return. Women can perceive this difference. When you are nice with the hope of gaining her approval or attention, you're showing her that your self-esteem depends on her validation. And believe me, that's a big turnoff. What you need to understand is that women are attracted to men who are comfortable in their own skin, men who don't feel the need to bend over backward for approval. It's about being kind, yes, but also being firm in your boundaries and standards. Don't sacrifice your values to make someone else happy. A high-value man is kind but not a pushover. He respects himself first, and in doing so earns the respect of others. For money and status speak loudly. Let's be honest, financial stability and social status matter. More than many of us are willing to admit. It's not about being a gold digger, but about security from an evolutionary perspective. Women have always sought partners who can provide security, comfort, and stability. It's ingrained in their biology. We live in a world where money often symbolizes power, control, and the ability to provide for oneself and others. And believe me, this matters in attraction. But here's the thing. It's not just about having money, but what that money represents. It represents your ability to take care of yourself, to be disciplined, and to be resourceful. A financially stable man sends a clear message. He has his life under control and can provide a secure future. This touches on one of women's deepest instincts, the need for security. When a woman feels secure with you, both emotionally and financially, she is much more likely to be attracted to you. However, money and status alone won't keep her. They are merely tools. Tools that allow you to create a life of abundance and opportunities. What truly keeps her is the man behind the status. The man who is strong of character, has a purpose, and is not solely defined by material wealth. Women are attracted to men who use their resources wisely, who invest in themselves and their future, and who embody a sense of responsibility. So focus not only on acquiring wealth, but on building a life of value. 5 emotional men push women away. Emotions are part of the human experience, but when not controlled, they can become a man's downfall. Today, many men are encouraged to be open, vulnerable, and expressive with their emotions, but there's a fine line between emotional openness and emotional instability. When we as men let our emotions dictate our actions, we become unpredictable, unreliable, and frankly, unattractive. Women respect men who can handle their emotions, not be governed by them. The Stoic philosophers understood this very well. Marcus Aurelius, for example, practiced control over his emotions, not to suppress them, but to ensure they did not cloud his judgment. Women are biologically programmed to seek security, and an emotionally erratic man represents instability. When you react emotionally, especially in a volatile or dramatic way, you push her away. She cannot trust you to be her rock. If you are constantly swayed by your feelings, this doesn't mean you should suppress your emotions or pretend they don't exist. It means you should master them. A high-value man is in control of himself. He feels emotions deeply, but does not let them dictate his behavior. Emotional intelligence, knowing when and how to express your feelings in a healthy and balanced way, is key. Women are attracted to men who are strong but compassionate, balanced but caring. Master your emotions and you will master the art of attraction. 6. Weakness kills desire. Weakness is the silent killer of attraction, and most men realize this too late. When a man shows fragility, whether in his actions, emotions, or mindset, he undermines the foundations of desire. Think about it. Has a man ever gained respect, admiration, or attraction by showing weakness? We live in a world that has started to confuse sensitivity with fragility, but make no mistake, they are not the same. Sensitivity, when handled with strength, can be powerful. Fragility, on the other hand, signals instability, and that's what repels women. When you crumble at the first sign of adversity, you send a message that you are unreliable. And believe me, no woman wants to be with a man she cannot depend on. In relationships, women often seek emotional and psychological strength. They look for men who are resilient in the face of challenges. Men who can protect not only physically, but also emotionally and mentally. Weakness in any form indicates that you are not prepared to handle life's battles, and if you can't handle those battles, how can she trust you to stand by her in difficult times? Look at the great Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. They faced challenge after challenge, but never wavered. Their strength came not from dominating others, but from mastering themselves. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This is the mindset of a strong man. One who doesn't crumble when life gets tough, but uses that difficulty to become even stronger. What you need to understand is that strength doesn't mean being insensitive or ignoring your feelings. Strength is about emotional mastery, feeling deeply but acting rationally when you maintain your composure in the face of life's trials. When you stay firm no matter what the world throws at you, you become a man who is unshakable in his principles and who faces adversity without being overwhelmed by it. That is the man women desire now that the truth has been revealed. The path forward is clear. These are not just theories, they are facts that many men learn only when it's too late. But you have the advantage now. You have the knowledge that can transform you into the man you are destined to be. A man with purpose, a man of strength, a man who understands the complexities of attraction. You have the power to rewrite your story. So I challenge you, take this knowledge and apply it. Become the embodiment of resilience and strength. Leave behind any weakness that holds you back and forge yourself into a man who commands respect, admiration, and desire. The question now is simple challenge accepted. Let me know in the comments below. I sincerely hope that this message has been useful to you. I want to congratulate you greatly for having come this far and for having finished the video. That means that you want to improve as a person. If you like the video, leave your comment. You don't know what to comment. Comment "I dare." So I know you made it to the end. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and join us. Thank you for your attention. Until next time, warrior.